Rodnitska, and I am the owner of Sow The Seed Stationery. I'm a full-time stay-at-home single mom, plus walking with Christ and figuring out life. I also am the owner of Sow The Seed Stationery, that is a stationery brand on a mission to empower women on their journey towards organizational and spiritual growth. I am really so excited to be making this video with you today because, girl, do you see this? Do you see this? We have moved out of the bedroom where I had my desk and stuff set up there. I had like a couple things down here when it came to inventory and just holding products and all of the things. So we actually converted a room down here into a home office because Sow The Seed Stationery is growing. I'm excited to be able to share the journey of this growth and just bring you all along for the ride. This video is going to be like a semi chit chat video. I'm going to show you guys around, and we're also going to put some planners together. Alright, so this is my desk setup. Just got this cute little like mail holder from Target. I could not resist. Got the candle, water, coffee, all plethora of pens. Also getting ready to film a February plan with me. I have my planner stickers on the side. So in this little corner we have packing materials, shipping materials, and of course my handy dandy little organizer here. All the pens, markers, more shipping things, bookmarkers, all the things. This little thing is really just holding like back stock. We have this big long table here that is going to be the perfect flow for just doing things. We have the printers here. Might get a shelf to put that printer up there, but for now everything's sitting here. Got my little cutting machine. I have to put this together, but we're not there yet. Going to be like the cutting and putting together area. Like this table is just going to be for crafting and production, the production table basically. Under here I have my bins, so I have my like specialty papers in here, laminate papers here, and then kind of like miscellaneous, but just things I don't use often, but I will use them. Then on this side we have all of our notebooks in there, planner pages, journal pages. So it just all kind of makes sense. And this bookshelf is kind of just holding some backstock of things I already have made. So some journals, some planners, just more specialty paper. This is a box of the binding wires. And then this big thing, I have a mission and a vision for it, but for now it is holding, again, all of this is like wires. This is bookboard, but they're two different sizes. This was some Bibles I was giving out at vendor events, extra machineries, more bookboard, and then of course the drawers for more backstock. I also want to show you guys this sign here. I found this sign at Big Lots and it looks just like my S logo, so of course it was meant to be, and I just love it so much. So I'm really excited about this transition and just to see it grow, and really just the grace of God for allowing me to pursue this business that he so strongly placed on my heart, and to see it grow into all of the things, the fruit of obedience on the other side is just so amazing. I'm really still in awe of everything that is happening, but this is such an amazing way to start the year. So if you're new here or you really just don't know the story of Sow The Seed Stationery, back in believe it was the end of 2022, I really wanted to start something of my own. I have been obsessed with stationery since as far as I can remember, getting nudged by the people who love and support me. So the seed was planted. I started to look things up on YouTube, and I found like digital downloads that you could sell on Etsy. I started to do that under a different like Etsy store name, and the beginning of 2023, God really started to show me that my business would be a faith-based business geared towards women specifically. A few months later, I found an online membership with Tatiana Muse. I found her here on YouTube. I did a kickoff call with her. She was very encouraging and supportive, and I became a part of her membership. Then a few months after that, again at home, just doing research online, YouTube, all the things, I started to more and more figure out what I wanted to do. I launched my first physical product November of 2023, and that was our first faith journal. The beginning of 2024, I really got the vision for Sow The Seed Stationery totally like revamped, logo, colors, brand mission. Like it really became a brand, I would say. I ran with it. Spring, then I started to do in-person events, and that's really where my mind expanded, and my mom helped me a lot figuring that out, just really understanding that, you know, I'm growing a stationery brand, so there needs to be options. From my first faith journal to then having notebooks and pens, stickers, I had got my little machine. That was really, really amazing. Then I knew I really wanted to have my own faith planner. Doing a planner has always been a goal of mine because I am such a planner girly. I have been through tons of planners, but I really wanted something that would make you want to stay. So I really wanted to create a planner that would make you want to stay in it long term. Of course, from experience, being in and out of planners, jumping around, just because you see a new one and you're like, oh my gosh, I love this, let me skip. So I really wanted it to be super intentional. I spent the summer working on it spiritually and physically. I did a whole Bible study, a personal Bible study on the book of Daniel, and that really revealed so much to me of just like Daniel realizing he had a work ethic, realizing that he was truly so faithful over where God had placed him, and that he continued to succeed where he was at, regardless of what was happening around him, because of his faithfulness to the Lord and God's faithfulness to him. So that really helped me to develop everything that is inside the planner of how intentional it is. The planner launched fall of 2024, and I started to do more, kept doing the in-person events with now the planners, the journals, notebooks, stickers, pens, all the things. And personally for me, my business is very much tied into my own personal spiritual growth. Like it's very much hand in hand. The more God continues to refine me, develop me, I feel like it's the same amount of refining and developing that happens within my business, because it really comes from my heart. And so being able to experience just God's hand on this business and how he's been able to turn it into basically a small ministry for me as well, because getting to encourage and inspire others in person and online is such a big deal for me. You know, when you feel the Lord calling you to do something or start something that you've never done before or can't even explain to others, it might be maybe shocking to someone around you, like you're gonna do what, and you're nervous and you're scared and you're insecure, but God really shows his power, his glory, his love, his grace over those things. And if you allow him to just lead you, guide you, pour his knowledge into you, and also put your best foot forward into following him. Just a lot of things that I did personally was I found, like I said, I had found the online group that really has helped me a lot. I have taken the time to listen to the people who just love and support me and encourage me, and being able to drown out your own insecurities and overpower them with other people's love and encouragement so that you can step forward and don't get stuck or paralyzed in your fear. And of course, because I love to plan and write things down, so just try to live as organized as I possibly can with all the things going on, but not just writing the things down and dreaming of them. It's just executing little by little. Something I always say to myself and to others when I can is that small steps make the big steps. So the little things that you feel like don't matter or it's not going to make a big difference today are the things that get you to the big things, your big goals. Like for me, my Etsy shop is now a shop that is optimized through SEO, and people find me organically, where even if I'm not posting online, or maybe I'm not getting visits from my Instagram or my Pinterest, people are still finding my store. And that was a big goal for me, was to have a shop that was SEO optimized, and my research, my hard work paid off. But in the midst of doing that, I had to learn the language. I had to learn my products. I had to learn how my products would fit with other listings on there. So there's so many little things that get wrapped up into that and can seem very insignificant when you're not seeing like a rapid change or growth. But all those little things that I did got me to where my shop is today. Also, just thinking bigger. I really believe that what I'm learning right now is that God's power has no limit. Like, I'm really being able to, like, it's easy to read that. We read that, we get that preached to us, that God's power has no limit. But when you get to experience that in your life, it is very inspiring, where I'm actually realizing that anything I could think of, God will do it like so much better. Anything I could want, God will give me so much better. Anything that I don't even realize that I need, God will provide. And so really expanding your mindset, expanding where you believe you can take the things that are placed on your heart, things that you want to pursue. Because for me, seeing me hitting all these goals in such a short amount of time, because I really thought it would take so much longer, has really showed me and revealed to me that my way of thinking is so limited to compared to God's way of thinking. Like, there is no comparison. So I think that really allows you to continue to surrender all the things to Him, continue to understand that nothing is really yours. It is all God's. Your mind, your body, the things of this world, God is in control of it all. So I am really just excited to lead this year in such a different way and direction, spiritually. Just continuing to surrender myself and my business to the Lord day in and day out, and just let Him do whatever He wants to do, because I have hit most of my goals already of things I thought about when I first started. And yes, it sounds like, wow, so amazing. And it is so amazing, but it's also showing me how limiting that is, that God is so big. He's so big that I can't even think possibly of what He could do, really do for me and my business. So I say all that to say and encourage you to continue to hold on to the Lord, to continue to walk in wherever He's calling you to do. And even if you are doubtful, even if you are fearful, to take that just one small step every day in whatever it is that he has placed you, wherever it is he has placed you, whatever it is he is calling you to do. And always remember that God is faithful even when we are unfaithful. And there is reward on the other side of obedience. So I'm really loving the setup that I have going on here, where I can sit at my desk, do what I have to do here, work on my products. So I print on a specialty sticker paper, and then I also put this soft touch laminate on top, and it just really helps with that durability. I have found that it's okay to use your sticker paper and leave it like that. I used to do that for my journals, but I found using it over time, you can like scratch the sticker paper, it can get dirty. Protection on top really helps and just creates that durability and just makes it really long lasting. This is my planner that I've been using since October, and I use it faithfully up and down, and it's still like pretty clean. A website together, a more personalized and designed website for Sow The Seed Stationery. So I just want to get some extra different kind of product photos for the planner specifically. But I have two designs that I don't have actually made because they the ready-made ones sold out. So right now they're just made to order. So I have to make two planners for this shoot. A website together, a more Alright, y'all, so it is almost 11 o'clock. So when I started filming the like new office video, it was obviously earlier in the day, and I got a whole bunch of stuff done, but there was still a lot to do, and I wanted to really show you guys not just the office but also like how much functionality this is bringing to my life right now. So excited to have a dedicated space for Sow The Seed Stationery and being able to film videos at my desk, have my inventory just all around me, have my materials organized and at hand. I'm really just so grateful and feeling so blessed, and again in such awe in what all God has done. I really enjoy late night sessions, and I feel like now with the office space, late night sessions are just gonna be so much better. They just hit so different, and you know, it's always nice like once my son is asleep, I can like just really hone in, focus. Like I'm actually done a whole hour earlier than I thought I was gonna be. I gave myself like at least till midnight. I started at around 8:30. But once I was like in the zone with the cutting and the hole punching and everything, I just kind of like zoomed through, and thankfully there was no mistakes in hole punching because that can always happen. So I'm really glad, and I'm just like now setting myself up for success to start the week off tomorrow. It's currently Sunday when I'm filming this, so I have all my planners ready. I just have to bind them, and for binding I need sleep and focus, so I will do that in the morning. And then I have the rest of my orders just laid out and everything ready to go. So in the morning, all I have to do is print the labels. Go to bed really soon, because if I can get in bed before midnight, that's always a win. Just when I'm having like late night work sessions, because then if I need to get up early, I find that it's easier when I'm in bed by at least midnight. Anyways, I am so grateful. I really feel like Mary right now. And just that verse in Luke 2 where Mary just meditated on all the things God was doing. And that's really how I feel like the Bible says she kept them in her heart. And that is just how I've been feeling this whole like month of January, now going into February. It's just like everything God has done just sitting in my heart. I'm just in this space of awe of God and really seeing his love, mercy, grace, and power in my life. I'm just really excited for what this year has in store, and so excited to have this dedicated space like where Sow The Seed Stationery is growing, literally where there was just no more space in the other areas in the house. It was getting so cramped. I was literally taking over the dining room table like every other week, and that is just like all a sign of just the growing pains. And now we have the room, we have the space, we have all the things that we need to continue to grow. And I'm so excited to share with you guys this whole journey.